I do not understand why nobody tries to compete with Toyota. This new Corolla Cross hybrid with this SE package is really hard to beat at this price point. I'll include a link to the Carl Malone Toyota here in Draper, Utah's website in the description down below. They're providing us with the car. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood is a 2-liter 4-cylinder that's paired to an eCVT. Fuel economy is 46 around town, 39 on the highway, with power outputs being 196 horsepower combined. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. This one has the Wind Chill Pearl paint, which has a nice metallic flake. And the Corolla Cross has very sharp headlights, which make it look a little bit more aggressive. And you notice that the grille is kind of more painted, similar to the new Camry, which gives the front end a very distinctive appearance. I think it actually looks pretty good. Tire wheel setup is 215 by 65 by 17. You've got silver there on the top. It's black in the center with the wheel, and you got those big chunky fender flares too. Some more cladding on the side. We also have the blacked out mirror caps. And here's your side profile with those fancier wheels. It's pretty good looking. When it comes to key fob features, it's pretty straightforward. We've got our lock and unlock and then the Toyota logo there at the bottom. And let's pop open the hatch. Cargo cover from the factory, and you can see a little floor mat here. Pretty nice. And there is a decent amount of storage here in the back, but again, this is a more compact car. Toyota also gives you this nice handle, so you can kind of pop that down. Blacked out badges here on the back, pretty sharp looking taillights, and then some more blacked out trim at the very bottom. That will cap things off for the exterior of this. This week's giveaway is all about muscle and luxury with two Cadillac V cars. The first of which is a CT5V Blackwing, and the second is an Escalade V. Both these have supercharged V8s producing nearly 700 horsepower each. They also have tons of luxury and modern technology to match. Not only can you win both of these cars, but part of the giveaway is also $73,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes, and your donations go to help children's and veterans charities. Use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus tickets on any donation, $25 or more. Let's now check out the interior. Soft touch here on the armrest. You can see a little area for the cup holder. Got that nice cloth trim on the seats and a little different strip in the center. Now legroom back here, it's a little bit tight, but it works. And then we've got some vents in the back, and then it is a little bit more cramped with the headroom. Keyless entry for up front. Let's pop in. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors, and you can see the little window controls down below, and then some soft touch on the armrest. And then we've got more cloth with the front seats, manually adjustable. Soft touch trim all around the steering wheel. We've got paddles there on the back, adaptive cruise control with your lane centering here on the front, volume and voice command controls there on the left side. We also have the controls there for that center screen, and then just traditional stocks on the back. And then with the screen here, we can scroll through and change the information that's displayed, so it's pretty customizable. And then there is also a change with the drive modes a little bit with the background. Just a backup camera in reverse, decent resolution. Now this has Toyota's newest UI for the infotainment system. It's relatively quick to respond. You have a physical volume control built into the whole system too. A single zone climate, but it does have automatic climate, which is a big plus. And then below that we have a wireless phone charging pad. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, drive mode select, EV mode select, all in this area. Shifter for the eCVT, USB port. We've got our auto hold and parking brake, and then some cup holders. Got a 12 volt, another USB, and cloth trim here on the top. There is some soft touch on the dash, and this is where you can see it relates to the regular Corolla. And then this one does come equipped with the sunroof. 2026 Corolla Cross Hybrid SE, $34,393. Let's see how this performs. Let us set off in the Corolla Cross, the SE. This probably is the sweet spot for the Corolla Cross because heated seats, heated steering wheel, sunroof. You know, it's got a lot of the niceties that people are gonna want. They're not necessary. Niceties are never necessary, but they're nice. They are nice. What if they do, I doubt they would. Yeah, no, just regular windows. Always got to check nowadays who does double paned and who does not. I think give it a few years and most cars will have it at least in the front. Maybe not in all the packages, but at least on some of the packages. It's kind of like seat belts, right? Initially, they weren't in that many cars, and now every car, obviously, it's legally mandated, but now every car has it. Now, they're not going to legally mandate double pane windows, but I think that when an automaker drives their competition, if it has double pane and they don't, then, yeah, it'll be a bad look. I love Toyota's hybrids. Smooth power delivery. The definition of smooth power delivery. Like, it just has this nice kind of torquey feel. Urbana. High performance homes. They convinced them. This place was only for sale for one single family home, and they convinced it to not be. Interesting. Man, this is smooth. This is smooth. And you know what? Again, just seamless in terms of the engine turning on and off. Completely seamless transitions. Don't die on me, backpack. Yeah, just listen to that. It's more so of listen to what you're not hearing, right? It's quiet. It's very nice. Nobody's willing to compete with Toyota. Honda won't put a hybrid in the HR-V. Mazda won't put a hybrid in the CX-30. I think Subaru might be doing a Crosstrek hybrid soon, maybe. Doesn't exist yet, though. Right? And then, you know, Hyundai, Kia, they don't have a hybrid in this segment. It's like everyone else has, you know, Toyota's gamble, right? Because ultimately it was, at one point, it was a gamble. Toyota's gamble to go all in on hybrids and say that EVs are not the future right now. It's paid off. Because now Toyota has the best performing, the most reliable, the most efficient hybrids in the segments they compete in. And yeah, so they have they have a monopoly. Toyota's kind of become synonymous with hybrid at this point. You know, it's like, if you're looking at if you want a hybrid, it's like, well, you're gonna start, at minimum, you're gonna at least compare to Toyota, probably start at Toyota before you even look at anything else. So I like this car. I think it's a good car. I think that this is actually where Toyota is doing the best, is with their crossovers and smaller, you know, and the Camry and the Corolla, the sedans too. I really do think this is where Toyota is doing the best, because these cars are all, again, Toyota's having problems with the trucks, but these cars, they're reliable. They're priced pretty well. Like, everything's done right with this. It really is. So let me know your thoughts on the Corolla Cross, but it really is in its a category all of its own for right now, at least. That'll probably change in the near future, and I think it's a good thing. We need to have competition so these cars get better. But as they say, the early bird gets the worm, and the Toyota with hybrids, definitely the early bird.